What's going on, everybody? JamCon TV. Let's see. We're gonna go with some Blue Sky Black Death instrumentals. All right, man. It's almost the end of the week. Hope everybody had a good. So far, has had a good week. Weeks passed by pretty fast. Get everything lined up here. Here we go. Let's see what we're gonna play today. I think I'm gonna hop on some StarCraft. I haven't streamed some StarCraft in a little bit. Some days I do decent, some days I don't. So let's see how it goes. Let's see, where's my... We're gonna do unranked to start with. Unranked to start with. Let's see what happens, man. We're on the quest to the Diamond League. That's been tough nonetheless. I've gotten as close as I've gotten. I've gotten about, in terms of the progress, I've gotten about halfway there before I took a couple of L's and dropped back. I have been winning more games against Zerg. And losing some games that I shouldn't lose against, like Terran and Toss. So it's been up and down. So we'll see what happens on this one. So with against Zerg, only thing well, it's been two builds that I normally try to do. One is the Charged Zealot push. The other one is the Adept push, Adept into Phoenix, and that's been working real well. Basically, they lose with that one. The goal is you got to get those drones. One, they got to kind of know what's coming, but you got to get drones, and it's a lot more micro. And for those who don't know what the micro is, it's the control of the units. It's a lot more of that that's involved, but if you can get those drones, you get 10, 15 plus drones, you're sitting good. So that's the goal of it. That is the goal. Okay, so he sees Nexus first. So now base is saturated. Naturally. Wasted drone, so be it. Right. So now I gotta get the speed.
Downloading orders. The firstborn shall persevere.
Okay.
Let your will be.
got
shall
a lot.
persevere.
He is definitely taking the bait. Now just gotta.
Combat. Glory to the Daemon.
Be mean.
Yes, give us.
Yeah, but where aren't you supposed to be in the living room? Well, Kate, you can't practice in his room, Kate. Well, I wouldn't worry about it.
The firstborn
It's
shall
not that crucial.
persevere.
Normally, when you doing gymnastic stuff, I mean,
Glory to the Daemon. Be brave. The firstborn shall persevere. Direct. Yes, executor.
so dropped a bunch of them on me.
Glory
That's
to the
cool.
Daemon. Hordes Allah.
You must construct additional pylons.
The firstborn shall persevere. Forward.
There we go.
Yes, executor. Hordes Allah. The Templar march. The firstborn shall persevere.
I can't. Baby, you see what I'm doing. Thank you, love.
To glory. We are one mind. Combat awaits. The Templar march. I am here. I have glory to the Daemon. Hordes Allah. The firstborn. Let your will.
Just in case he wants to get.
Guide us.
Woo! So again, that's at a depth opening, and what happens is, and I'm doing this. I mean, I'm no pro at all, but I've been getting better at this build for a platinum player. We'll say that for a platinum player. So on his end, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. You know, he actually doesn't open up hatchery first. Surprisingly, doesn't open up hatch first. I'm thinking he did, but he didn't. He went the safe route. So I was well in the mind. So basically, I'm looking at, hey, he might send the drones. I mean, not drones. He might send a lot of Zerglings. So I'm trying to get prepared for that. What he ended up doing is dropping. He ended up dropping on me, dropping the Zerglings later. But anyway, so yeah, he's you know, really doesn't have. Matter of fact, let's look at, and this is okay. So 6 minutes is the attack time. If we look at it right now, I'm up on drones. I mean, he's got a late hatchery, but I'm up on drones 31 to 23, which means, you know, for those who don't know, of course, um, it just means that basically I have I'm getting more money, right? You know, got more guys getting money. And so he sends the first little batch out. I've got, you know, 4 depths. So anyway, he drops on me right when I'm getting things prepared. You know, warp gates up. I always forget to get a pylon down here, and I didn't. So he only got, you know, what, 2, 3. I mean, didn't do enough damage. He only got about 2 or 3 probes. Definitely not enough damage. And so I just brought him back. I mean, I'm still up. And now I've got 13 of these bad boys, and their fade, is that what it's called? Yeah, their psionic transfer, I call it the fade. That's the kicker. So let's slow it down. What happens is he's got to make a decision. Number one, his creep spread is horrible. That's another thing. He's got to make a decision. If he splits these guys up, I can just take them out. So he's got to keep them together, and he's got to make a decision up here. Now he's moving his spines, you know, his spine crawlers to kind of help. So we fade over here, and I watch the drones. The drones are gonna start dropping. I just move, put him in hold position, and then I fade again when he comes up. And these guys can take some hits. I don't lose too many of them. He's at 35. Now right here, look, nothing down here. Nothing down here. Boom. Now watch the drip just like that. From what, 35, he's lost 10, 15, 20, 21. I mean, he's down to 15 drones right there, and he's still got to make a decision. Now, right now, he's got great spread. You know, he's making sure I don't really watch him for that third. But again, he's got problems right now. And boom, I'm back up here. Drones are falling. 14 drones, 10, 9 drones, 6 drones. I didn't even realize I got that many. I basically killed all of his drones. He's down to 1 drone in the game. That's crazy. And then I just fade. When he brings them up, I just fade and run. There's no sense in fighting. So I just fade and run, and none of them, let's see, none of them die. And there's no drones to kill out here, so I get a queen, which is big, and he's got a lot of roaches at this point. And I'm like, okay, there's really no, I mean, he literally has no drones. And that's what the comment, the depths are nuts, and they are. I mean, it's a cat and mouse game. He's got no drones. So and my money went up pretty heavy in that attack, because of course I was microing. But he has no drones. So he's basically, and I got, look, 46. I got, I'm stacked. And so from here, you know, this is when I went Stargate. But I know this is his last ditch effort. He's got +1 too. Last ditch effort. And so I got to get the pylons up. He's got no anti-air, so I'm trying to get the Stargate. I'm trying to get the Void Ray up. But basically, I just need to hold, and I'm good. So, of course, I get the sentries. They're going to buy me some time. I've got photon overcharge. I got a couple of those because, I mean, it's at full charge. Boom, I turn that on and box a couple of them in. That gets me a couple of, it gets me a couple, knocks a couple of them off. Because he got 16 roaches. So, I mean, 16 roaches could essentially plow through. And then here, photon overcharge. I got another photon overcharge, and I try to box him out. But again, it's not a whole lot that he can do. There's 2 photons, and I still got energy left. I mean, I still got energy. Because I think photon requires 50. So I got one more in me, and now the void ray's out. So now I got numbers plus the void ray. I mean, game's over. He's got no drones. All right, so let me hold on one sec, guys. Gotta step away for just a sec. set them up on that thing for me. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get one more in. Hey, I'm not headed anywhere. Anywhere. I mean, I was heading somewhere to get you. Andy said y'all need something to eat. No, I can get. Yeah, she told me y'all need some. I can head out and get you something to eat if you want me to do that. Oh, okay. Well, no, I wasn't heading out. Cameron was. I was just walking Cameron next door. He was wanting to come next door. That's all I was doing. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I had. Yeah, I can go down to. I guess Dollar General. What time they? Is it Dollar? Okay. Family Dollar closes to 10. Okay. I'll go to Family Dollar then. All right. Well behind. Yeah, I don't. I don't know what I want to do. Doing playing Diamond Terrence, so this should be interesting. Kind of messed up my flow.
The firstborn shall persevere. The Templar march. Faith, give us your command. Combat awaits. Guide us.
You must construct additional pylons.
I have met the enemy. It shall be. Where shall we march? Let none deter us. We are of one mind.
I am here in the shadows.
Ah. So he's got.
Research complete. I am here.
Glory to the Daylong.
Take care of that. Freak did they go? Oh, what I about to say?
The firstborn.
It's a close one.
Voice of the eclipse. We move unseen for the reckoning.
Good sneak attack. Good sneak attack. That's what I'm talking about. Good sneak attack. And a lot of times that's what it all comes down to. So, scouting. So I knew the kind of attack. Knew the kind of attack he was going for. Let me take a look at that. I knew the kind of attack he was going for. I mean, I kind of knew. And we're going to try to see if we can let this thing speed up some. While that's loading on the side note, again, the past couple of years, I've really been investing in personal development. Just, man, really just getting to the next level. Career and you know, life, home, father, husband, all that good stuff. And I joined a university called Breathe University, started by none other than Eric Thomas himself. Shout out to the Breathe U fam. And you know, I introduced myself today on the page, the group. Man, just getting a lot of mad love, man, and from everybody. So that's been cool. I've been listening to the calls every day. I've been following you know, Eric Thomas for a good while now. The videos, man, are just daily rituals for me. In any event, so yeah, so here we go. So again, I had for a little bit, I had a watch on his arm. He's +1, a lot of bio, and I mean, surprisingly, he's got this Thor out. I didn't see the Thors in a minute. Got a couple of tanks. What I don't, you know, he's got some mines. These guys right here, these Liberators, can't stand them. So I went on ahead and went double Stargate to be prepared for that. But in the event, he killed my observer. But here's what I saw. He's coming up. Now I know he's gonna hit the tower first. I mean, that's just a given. You hit the tower first, and I sent my probe up to you know, I sent my probe up for the, you know, for the reason of getting these pylons up, so I can really keep track of his army, because I didn't have eyes, but I figured. So he scans, he sees my army here, he comes down, and he backs away for a minute. Surprisingly, backs away for a minute, looks like, because I didn't see him attack. And then when I saw him, see, this is perfect. I mean, the pylon lets me know, boom, that's where he's at, and he's gearing up. And I mean, you look at his army. I mean, his army size. He's got, let's see, he got a Thor, he's got 2 mines, he's got 3 Liberators, he's got 18 Marauders, 42 Marines, right? I mean, his army's killer. I've got 14 Zealots, 3 Immortals. I've got 7 Templar. These guys are really what I need to fight this type of deal. But fighting it straight up is going to be tough. His army's just a lot bigger than mine. So I'm like, okay, he's going to hit my 3rd. That's a given. So what I do is I went on ahead and created some more Zealots. Now I'm +1/+1. He's 1/1, so we're equal on the things. We're equal there. I still don't exactly know where his army is. I'm assuming he's gonna attack and he's gonna hit the 3rd. I avoided this just in case, you know, this will tip him off. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, let me just get way up here in the corner. Can't see me if he scans here, you know. So anyway, as I predicted, now what I did also was I sent the Zealot out to make sure he was coming. Zealot goes out, meets up with the Marine, and boom, there's his arm. Now look at here. Now he can't, now this is what he sees. And what he sees, his camera's down here. Doesn't see the army till it's too late. And at that point, right when he sees the army, he takes 2 big storms. And just like that, most of this bio is basically dead. Just like that. I mean, I called him before he could get anything set up. Before he can get anything set up, I call him off guard. And boom. I mean, he takes the storms instantly before he can even react. His guys, and if he can't stem, I mean, just like that, didn't lose anything. Didn't even lose a. So anyway, that was good. I like that. That's where the strategy comes in at. Let's see. So that's good. Let's practice games. Man. Let's see what we want to do now. Let's see. 9 o'clock. We'll do some Counter Strike. Let's do some Counter Strike. Well, before I do that, I do need to go and take care of these dogs. I gotta get some dog food and just some. Gotta help take care of the mom's dogs. But nevertheless, guys, had some good StarCraft games, man. I'm gonna try to hop on here in just a minute. We'll play some Counter Strike, get that going. If you guys haven't already, hit the follow button on the for Twitch TV. We appreciate you guys following, trying to grow that number. Don't forget to hit us up on the Facebook page, facebook.com/JamCon. We're on all of the social media. We're on YouTube. Definitely check out and subscribe to the YouTube page. That's where you're going to get the video version of the podcast. We got episode 7 we're going to be recording here in a couple of days. We also got Twitter at The Real JamCon. And, of course, the biggest thing, and again, JamCon TV is brought to you by the JamCon Anime, Comic, and Gaming Convention. April 21st through the 23rd, 2017. So get your tickets at jamcon.com. Shout out to Dragon Con. That's coming up. It actually started today. So shout out there. We're going to have boots on the ground there. So if you run into, we got some of our staff. We got Heather Phillips. Shout out to her. We got Andrea Morgan. Shout out to her. She's our head of ops. We got Erica Dodd, a.k.a. Bella Sparks. Go check out her page and like. One of our famed cosplayers. So yeah, we're gonna have boots on the ground there. And shout out to AWA, which is at the end of this month. We just got approved to get some tables there. So we'll be there. And also here in town, in Chattanooga, we got Anime Blast Chattanooga. Shout out to Mike Miller and his crew. And we've got tables there also. So they're hooking us up with that. So yeah, man, we're on the tour. Again, shout out to Breathe You and the fam. And again, I'm gonna try to be back on for just a little bit. I still got a little work to do. Got some more grinding to do with JamCon and everything. So I'll try to get on here and get a quick little game or two in and get things posted. But yeah. So anyway, I'll be back on. I'm trying to be back on here in a little bit. If not, we'll definitely see you guys live tomorrow.